Welcome, Maggie. Welcome.
Well, Make-A-Wish is an organization that grants kids with life-threatening illnesses basically their final wish. And so they get to pick basically anything in the world, and they match them with a donor that can provide their wish for them. This year we got matched with a little girl named Maggie. She's in a wheelchair. She's a really cute little girl, and her wish was to go to Walt Disney World. So what we're doing is she doesn't know what's actually happening. She thinks she's coming here because she won a coloring contest, and when she comes here, we'll just play along with the ruse for a little bit, give her some gifts, and then we'll reveal at the very end that she's getting her wish granted. So it's going to be a really, really fun opportunity. Oh, it's a really big deal because you'll get past alumni coming back to see it. You'll get kids from other schools to see it. You'll get parents coming in to see it. You'll get the whole student body there. It's not even just a school-wide thing. It's a community-wide thing, and everyone kind of bonds together over the experience of making this little girl's wish come true.
So it honestly is one of my favorite days of the year. You know, Dr. Woodruff was a teacher of mine in high school, and so when he invited me to participate in the first one, and you get to come out and see the energy and see the excitement, and it's not just DECA. I mean, they put this on, they raise the money, they do put together the entire program, but the whole campus comes together to raise money throughout the year, and so it kind of is one of those defining moments on a high school campus as large as this that brings everybody together to have a common cause. I think the idea of what DECA is trying to instill in all the students here at RHS is that there are times in your life, and even when you're not an adult, that it's important to put someone else's needs ahead of your own, and to understand that there are higher causes than our own selfish desires. And this is certainly an example of a lot of folks coming together to make something happen for one individual.
We can't express enough appreciation to all the groups at Rogers High School, because it takes something like this. It takes all the groups, all the performing groups, students and faculty, and it's a team effort.
And it's just a wonderful experience to have a student group like this engage the whole student body and be able to do something special for a little girl like Maggie. I think it's got to be one of those life learning experiences that it's beyond the classroom, to know that you can do something special for somebody in the community. So it's got to stick with them, is my guess.
My favorite thing about my job is getting to do things like this. It was amazing to get to be here today and not only meet Maggie, the amazing wish kid we granted the wish to today, but also to get to meet 2,000 amazing, kind-hearted high school students that are taking the opportunity to give back to their community, to someone they don't even know, and working hard not only to raise the money, but to make the day extra magical for Maggie. So here at Rogers High School, the DECA Club has spearheaded the efforts. This is their 8th year, but honestly, they get the entire school involved. Well, you know, my favorite part of today was when we turned off all the lights and all the students had their cell phones, which is amazing, and it was magical, and the spotlight was on Maggie and her mom, and we sang that beautiful rendition of Alleluia that all the words were changed, and they were perfect for Maggie and going to Disney World, and I could look at Mom, and Mom's eyes just started tearing up, and you could tell that this meant so much to Maggie and her mom.
It was very overwhelming. I honestly wanted to cry through most of the program, and especially when we arrived today in the limo and all the kids out there and them holding up the signs and chanting Maggie. It was just very touching, and I loved it. It was wonderful. Just that, especially for high school kids, to get together and do something like this for a young child that's affected with a devastating diagnosis. It's very touching, and I'm glad that we live in a community that's doing that. Oh, I think she was a little bit overwhelmed with all the people and stuff, and probably still doesn't quite understand what, the big picture. She thought it was a coloring thing, but we'll explain it to her. But I'm sure she's just ecstatic, about going to Disney World. She's gonna love it.
You're going to Walt Disney World!